people going 9 for 9 in raw lifting. Everyone's about going 9 for 9. And I go, I get that. Like, you can do that raw. And I'm going, Oleg won about 5 world championships going 4 for 9 in equipment. You can do it. Like, you just need to be good at, I think, you just need to be good at putting an error out of your mind really quickly. So, like, you go
Oh
out, you miss
yeah,
your opener. That
absolutely.
used to happen a lot.
Yeah, yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I was my depth on squat was always my Achilles heel. But I have a different view on the 9 for 9. To me, a 9 for 9 needs to that's good for your first couple of meets because you don't
Yeah.
know quite yet what you're capable of. Once you start going 9 for 9 as the more experienced lifter, you're leaving something on the platform. You're leaving things on the platform that you shouldn't be. You didn't go out quite like you should have. You didn't make any new PRs. You didn't, and maybe you did. Maybe you did. But that's just my mentality behind it is there needs to be you need to be able to push yourself. That third attempt should be something you've never tried before, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too. I always love the idea of using the crowd and the atmosphere to get a couple of extra kilos that I couldn't get on my home platform because the energy's just not there.
Absolutely.
A few years
Yeah,
back,
and we're
so
not
leading
talking.
into yeah, go on.
Oh, well, I was just going to say, and nothing of this only jumping 2.5 or 5 kilos. No,
Gosh, that annoys me.
it does me too. It's like, no, that's nothing. That's nothing. Come on. Slap some weight on the bar. Challenge yourself.
Live a
Stop leaving
little.
it on the platform. Yeah, this is where you're supposed
Mm,
to put it at. You know, this is where the excitement and everything is. You don't want a gym PR. People don't want to, you don't walk around talking about, oh, yeah, in the gym, I did XYZ. But it's like, no, it's what did you do on the platform?
yep. I love telling people what I got in the gym, but I always tell them well after I've told them my platform maxes. So that, if someone
Yeah,
asks me how much should I bench, I'll tell them 340 because that was done in competition, did that up in Sweden in front of international referees. Solid lift. I lifted a whole lot more than that in training, but I just don't tell people what those numbers were most of the time because to me they don't really count because anyone can do it. Well, not anyone. It's easy to do it in training. It's much harder to fly halfway around the world and do it. So that
yes,
was
it
always my
is.
standard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree completely.
Yeah, going back to that 9 for 9 thing, if you're going 9 for 9, I expect that you hit 4 PRs. So you PR'd each lift and you PR'd your total and you won.
Yes,
Especially if you're an experienced lifter. If you say, "Oh, well I went 9 for 9 but I didn't win." I'm going, "Did you try to win?"
right.
Like, if you're not going there to try and win, like, what are you doing? Or, and I know people probably get grumpy at me for that. And then the other one is if you went 9 for 9 and you didn't get PRs, why did you, and you didn't win, why did you even turn up? Like, I don't get that.
Right. Why don't you even waste your money?
Meats are pretty expensive. Just keep your money and train for another 6 months. I don't know. Like
For
there's
real.
other ways you can be involved on meet day. You can spot and load. You can referee. You can be a scorer. You can still be involved in the competition. But I don't know. That's my
Absolutely.
probably our really competitive nature coming through. That I always thought it was about
Yes.
being the strongest first, and then everything after that.